Hi, writers. So today we're going to be learning about a new strategy called Do You Smell That? We're going to be learning about how different smells can inspire you as a writer, and then I'm going to give you guys an example, and you're going to watch as I brainstorm some different ideas and then create my own piece of writing using those ideas. And then you're going to have a chance to do this in your own notebook. So I really like this strategy because as I go throughout my day, there are so many different things that I smell. Sometimes they're good smells, sometimes they're bad smells, but either way, I smell lots of different things that can inspire me as a writer. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a list of some different smells, anything I can think of. So I could write about roses because I have rose bushes at my house and that's a really pretty smell. Freshly cut grass, it reminds me of being outside with my family in the summertime, and it's a very happy smell. Coffee is a very bold and strong smell, and I like to drink coffee, and so that could be something really cool to write about. Freshly baked cookies. I bet we all love that smell and the taste because cookies are delicious. And I have lots of baking stories that I could write about with cookies. Now, this isn't really a pleasant smell, but skunks definitely have a strong smell, and my neighbor's dog likes to chase skunks and he gets sprayed a lot. And so that could be a really funny story I could write about. And then the smell of wood, because my dad is a woodworker and we like to build things together. And so I have a lot of special stories I could tell about that smell. So now that I have a good list of ideas, I'm going to narrow it down to one smell that is really important to me. And you want to pick something that you have a lot to say about. You don't want to pick something that's boring or something that you don't care about because then you're not going to be passionate as you write about it. So for me, my one smell is coffee. And I need to think about some different reasons this smell is important to me. Do I have any different memories, experiences, feelings, or activities that remind me of this smell or that are connected to this smell? So for me, one memory I have is that I used to spend the night with my grandma a lot when I was a kid. And since my parents didn't drink coffee, I would always get my own special cup of coffee at my grandma's. And that was a really awesome time. That was a strong connection I shared with her because she would let me have some of her coffee. A different experience I have with coffee is that in college, I would go to a coffee shop with my friends on the weekends, and we would play chess, and we would do homework, and we would talk and laugh, and that was a really fun time. And I look back on those memories with a lot of happiness, and so that's something really cool I could write about. Coffee also, it makes me feel warm, it makes me feel cozy, and I just love the bold, strong taste, and so those are some things I could write about. So now that I've kind of gone through my mind and explored why the smell of coffee matters to me, how can I take these ideas and develop them into one piece of writing? I'm going to show you guys a page in my writer's notebook where I actually wrote about this. And I'm not going to read the whole thing to you, but I'm going to read a few sentences. The aroma floats through the air, filling the entire house with the scent of freshly ground coffee beans. This is the smell that transports me to another place and another time, reminding me of so many memories and moments in my life. I think of my grandma, who would let me have a cup of coffee when I spent the night at her house. She's one of the reasons I started drinking coffee in the first place, and we still share that special connection. I think of my favorite coffee shop in Boone, where I go to play chess with my friends on the weekends. And then I go on to talk about how coffee makes me feel. So we can look through my final piece of writing here and we can see how I talked about my memories with coffee. I talked about some different experiences I had with coffee that were really special to me. And I talked about how it made me feel and why I really like coffee so much. And so you can see from my writing that smell is a really powerful tool because it can make us think of all these things in our lives that are special to us. So we might not think a smell is anything that's really cool to write about, but actually it can give you so many ideas. So now you guys are going to have a chance to use this strategy. You're going to list some different smells. Pick one that you have a lot of feelings about. Brainstorm about how it makes you think, how it makes you feel, why you think it's a special smell. Then you're going to write about it. After you've had a chance to write about it, try reading your piece to a classmate. And if you want an even extra little bonus, try reading it to your classmate without telling them what the smell is and see if they can guess it based on your descriptions. It's kind of like a little writing mystery. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope that you guys like this strategy and that it will help you to find lots of inspiration as young writers.